My phone rang in the middle of the night. It showed an out-of-state number. I was about to hang up thinking it was spam. Suddenly, comments flashed before my eyes. The rich heiress can't sleep again at night. She's picking lucky people to throw money at. Be her emotional support once, get 100 grand. When will this ever happen to me? Yeah, and if you can provide emotional value to the heiress, you could become her long-term therapist. So I pressed answer, half believing it. Hello? Nothing on the other end. Tang Yuan, you're crazy for money. There's no rich heiress. There's no such thing as a rich heiress. Just as I was about to hang up, a girl's slightly hoarse voice suddenly came through. I can't sleep. I'll give you 100,000 to help me fall asleep. I gripped my phone tight, shocked and confused. The rich heiress is acting weird tonight. What's going on? She used to curse people out first, feel satisfied, then talk business. Today she seems afraid this person will run away. Yo, this guy. What are you spacing out for? The heiress wants you to help her sleep. Just tell her a story, done deal. Such an easy task, now let me do it instead. I immediately shot up from bed, pulled out a Grimm's Fairy Tales book I got from the trash. Testing the waters. So, close your eyes. How about I tell you the little match girl? Some rustling sounds, then she replied in a muffled voice. I'm lying down, go ahead. She's actually pretty obedient. I grinned. Holding the book under the lamp, I started reading. About halfway through, hearing her soft breathing, I slowly lost consciousness. When I woke up again, it was 7 a.m. There was a text on my phone. Send me your account number. I quickly sent it, got up and made my bed. My phone started beeping. After a few beeps, I picked it up. My eyes widened instantly. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. I counted the zeros over and over on my fingers. Then I slapped myself hard. Ow, that hurt! Tears welled up in my eyes. I frantically opened my text thread with the heiress. Miss, will you have insomnia tonight too? I rubbed my hands waiting a few minutes, then couldn't help it. Tonight I can tell you the ugly duckling or big bad wolf, and I can even sing 2 tigers for you. Still no reply. I was a bit disappointed, but still super happy as I rushed to the hospital with the money. I had money for Grandpa's surgery. After paying the surgery fee, I returned to the bedside. Holding Grandpa's skeletal hand in mine, I still couldn't hold back the tears. My mom died young. My dad left a mountain of debt and never came back. Only Grandpa and I were left at home, depending on each other. Grandpa sold vegetables to raise me all the way through high school. I could work part-time on weekends to help with expenses. Life was slowly getting better, but fate played a cruel joke on me. Grandpa was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. That same day, I found the diagnosis and painkillers Grandpa had hidden at the bottom of his box. I gathered all our savings, plus money borrowed from the neighborhood, finally scraped together Grandpa's surgery fee. But then I got robbed by debt collectors waiting at the alley entrance. Last night, I lay in bed covered in bruises, staring at the moon outside my window. Sell blood, sell a kidney, whatever it takes, as long as I can get money for Grandpa's surgery. But I never expected to get that phone call. Thinking about this, I smiled, pressing my face against Grandpa's palm. Grandpa, see? Even heaven is helping us. So you have to get better. You're all I have. After cleaning Grandpa up, I went to find the part-time gig I saw earlier, wearing a mascot costume to hand out flyers at an intersection. $150 a day. Under the blazing summer sun, I was sweating buckets inside the heavy costume when suddenly, a weak voice sounded beside me. I'm gonna faint, I'm gonna faint! My arm suddenly felt heavy. I stumbled 2 steps, flyers scattered everywhere. A girl collapsed onto me in this bear suit. I struggled for ages and finally grabbed a railing to pull myself up. These days, scammers won't even spare a bear mascot. The street's so wide, so many people. I turned around. On the wide street, there wasn't a single person. I resigned myself to dragging the girl to a stone bench under a tree. Water. A weak voice came from her chapped lips. I sighed and went to the convenience store for bottled water, lifted her head, and slowly fed it to her. Her eyebrows seemed to relax a bit, but still no color in her face. All right, she really did faint. I pulled out a steamed bun from my bag, sat beside her eating to fill my stomach, then picked up the scattered flyers and kept handing them out. The stack of flyers seemed endless. Just when I thought I'd evaporate on the spot, my hand suddenly felt light. Now it's my turn to help you. The girl smiled, patting my bare head. Just then, I suddenly heard rumbling sounds. The smile on her face froze. She turned and covered her stomach. I'm not hungry, just a bit uncomfortable. I looked at her instantly red ears in amazement but didn't call her out. While she was focused on handing out flyers, I secretly bought a delicious fish-flavored pork rice bowl. Her eyebrows scrunched up. Didn't I say I wasn't hungry? How can you afford to buy me food? I just opened the lid on my own. The next second, her stomach happily started singing again. She immediately went quiet. I suppressed a smile. Eat up. I'll wait for you over there. With her help, the thick stack of flyers was quickly gone. I caught my breath. Finally can take this costume off. Thanks so much for helping me today. I'll treat you to something good when I get paid. My bag and phone got stolen at the bus station. The girl's lips curved up. I'm lucky I ran into you today too. I chuckled, telling her to wait under the tree from earlier. But when I changed and came out with my payment, she was nowhere to be seen. A few comments did float by in the air though. What garbage is the author writing? Making the rich heiress hand out flyers in this dump on her birthday. Huh? I didn't see this part last time. Let me reread it. You guys aren't even jealous? The heiress just put a bracelet worth hundreds of thousands in his bag without blinking. Rich heiress? $100,000 bracelet? Half believing, I opened the bag left on the stone bench. On top of the food container was a string of jade green beads. There was also a note inside. The handwriting was messy but barely readable. Left you half the food in the new container. The bracelet's for you. See you next time. Oh, my name is Zhang Xinxi. Holding half a meal in one hand and a $100,000 bracelet in the other, I walked home in a daze. The text thread on my phone still stopped at that morning message. I turned my phone volume to max, then closed my eyes. Midnight. I suddenly opened my eyes and grabbed my phone, but there was no call. I buried my head under the covers. Fang Yuan, no more dreaming. Days returned to normal. The only good news, Grandpa's surgery went well. With good post-op care, his survival rate was high. He would get better. Thinking about the future, I scrubbed dishes with even more energy. Suddenly my phone rang in my pocket. I wiped one hand on my apron, pulled out my phone, and put it to my ear. I'll give you 100,000. I want to hear 2 tigers. I picked my ear. Quickly glanced at the screen. The heiress's number. She's getting more unpredictable lately. Throwing money around in broad daylight now? Wants me to sing? Forget 2 tigers, I'll sing 3 tigers too. Bro, come out and let me be in an episode, please. I glanced at the comments. My heart was about to burst. I immediately replied, sure, I'll sing for you right now. Good thing it was past mealtime. I was alone in the kitchen. Singing 2 tigers. My tone-deaf singing caused some looks from the other side. My face turned red as I unconsciously raised my voice louder. What are you screeching about? The kitchen curtain was suddenly yanked open. The boss lady shrieked, I knew you were up to no good, you little brat. Slacking off when no one's looking. Get out if you can't work. I immediately went silent, apologizing repeatedly. But she still docked half a day's pay. When I picked up my phone again, my face went pale. Of course the call had been hung up. Fang Yuan, you totally picked up sesame seeds and lost the watermelon. So dumb, so dumb. Just then, a text notification dinged, ending in 7911 on May 20th at 1:14 p.m. deposit of $100,000. Blood rushed to my head. I jumped around in place, almost wanted to kowtow to the heiress on the spot. But unexpectedly that evening, the heiress called me again. What grade are you in? How are your grades? I froze. Didn't expect her to ask that question. I stuttered a bit. I'm a sophomore now. I used to be first in my grade. My voice got quieter. Since Grandpa was hospitalized, I haven't been to school in a month. All right, I want tutoring in high school English and math. I'm sending you the money. When my ears heard that sentence, my brain hadn't processed it yet, but my eyes already saw the deposit notification pop up. I gasped. 1, 10, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, 250,000. The girl on the other end said casually, this is the fee for 5 sessions. The comments went even crazier than me. She's paying 250,000 for 5 tutoring sessions, and I bust my ass. All year for 60 grand? What am I? First in the whole school? Provincial top scorer? Miss, look at me. Wait, why? Is the heiress suddenly interested in studying? I stared at my phone, counting money all night. First thing the next morning, I quit all my random part-time jobs, then packed my sophomore and junior year textbooks in my bag, and went to the hospital. This way I could both review my studies and take care of Grandpa. Win-win. The rich heiress set tutoring time for every Saturday. 2 hours. English was my strong suit. Math, not so much. So I decided to redo all the sophomore workbooks from the beginning. Time flew by with my pen. Soon it was Saturday. I confidently pulled out my perfect score English test paper. Just as I spread it out, I heard the rich heiress flipping through pages on the other end. Read me page 5 from the textbook.